Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Jason Morgan's love life has never been simple, and right now, the latest developments on General Hospital are proving just how complicated things can get when friendship, loyalty, and romance collide. Fans everywhere are buzzing about Jason's growing bond with Britt Westbourne, but it looks like Carly Corinthos isn't going to sit back and let that relationship flourish without interference. The spoilers suggest that Carly, as always, is going to step in and attempt to control Jason's choices, because in Carly's eyes, Jason deserves the right woman, and she's convinced Britt isn't it. But is this about Jason's happiness, or is Carly's meddling really about her own fear of losing the one person who's always been by her side? Carly has built her entire life on her bond with Jason. Through thick and thin, through marriages, divorces, mob wars, and heartbreak, Jason has always been the rock she could lean on. Theirs is a friendship that fans call unbreakable, almost soul-deep, a connection that sometimes even overshadows Jason's romantic relationships. It's no secret that Carly has, at times, treated Jason as if he were her partner, her protector, her everything, even when he was involved with other women. So when Jason starts to form a real connection with Britt, Carly sees that as a threat. Not necessarily because she dislikes Britt, but because Britt represents change. Britt represents Jason finally stepping away from Carly's orbit, and that's something Carly isn't ready to accept. From Carly's perspective, she might claim that Britt is wrong for Jason. She could point to Britt's past, her schemes, her mistakes, her family ties to people who can't be trusted. After all, Britt is the daughter of Caesar Faison and Liesl Albrecht, hardly names that scream stability or safety. Carly could argue that Jason deserves someone who won't bring extra baggage into his already dangerous life, someone who can stand strong by his side without dragging him down with drama. But beneath all those justifications, the reality is that Carly has never been able to let go of Jason enough to allow another woman to truly take center stage in his life. Whether it was Robin, Sam, Elizabeth, or now Britt, Carly has always found a way to insert herself into Jason's relationships, making sure he never strays too far from her. And fans have noticed this pattern. Over the years, whenever Jason has found happiness or love, Carly's presence loomed large, sometimes subtly and sometimes openly sabotaging things. She doesn't always do it maliciously, but her need for Jason's loyalty tends to outweigh everything else. That's why the current spoilers hit such a nerve. Because if Jason is moving forward with Britt, Carly isn't just going to clap and smile from the sidelines. She's going to interfere, and she's going to justify every single move as protecting Jason from a mistake. But is Britt truly the mistake Carly claims she is, or is Carly's fear of being replaced driving her actions? Let's not forget where Britt is coming from in all of this. Britt Westbourne has been through her share of struggles. She's made mistakes, owned up to them, and grown as a character in ways few could have predicted. She isn't the same schemer she used to be, and her vulnerability in opening her heart to Jason shows real character growth. When Britt looks at Jason, she sees someone steady, someone who doesn't judge her for her past, someone who accepts her as she is. For Britt, this is huge. She doesn't often let people in, but Jason has broken through her walls. And for once, she has a chance at something real, something genuine. The question is, will Carly let her have it? Carly might argue that Britt isn't strong enough to handle Jason's world, but Britt has proven she's tougher than most people give her credit for. She's faced danger, mob threats, and medical crises, and she's still standing. She's not fragile, and she's not naive. If anything, she knows the risks better than most, and she still chooses Jason. That speaks volumes about her commitment. Yet Carly's interference could make Britt doubt herself, doubt Jason's loyalty, and doubt whether she's truly welcome in his life. This kind of sabotage doesn't just push Britt away. It could also strain Jason's trust in Carly. Jason, for his part, has always balanced his loyalty to Carly with his personal relationships. But how long can he keep doing that? If Carly pushes too hard, Jason may finally have to set boundaries. Fans know Jason has always prioritized Carly, but what happens when prioritizing Carly means losing a chance at love? That's the central conflict spoilers are hinting at. Jason's stuck between the lifelong loyalty he feels for Carly and the potential happiness he could find with Britt. And Carly, unable to let go, might force him to make a choice. Now, let's consider Carly's mindset here. She has just gone through major upheaval in her own life. Losing Sonny shook her world, and for a time, she leaned on Jason in ways that blurred the lines between friendship and something more. In fact, many fans still believe Carly has unresolved romantic feelings for Jason, even if she won't admit it outright. So when she sees him building intimacy with Britt, the jealousy rises. Not necessarily romantic jealousy, but emotional jealousy. Carly doesn't want to share Jason. She doesn't want to lose her safe space, the person who always puts her first. And in Carly's world, anyone who threatens that dynamic is automatically labeled the wrong woman. Britt, however, isn't going to back down easily. Unlike some of Jason's past partners, Britt has a fiery streak and isn't afraid to stand up for herself. If Carly tries to undermine her, Britt will fight back, and that could lead to explosive confrontations. Imagine Carly throwing subtle digs about Britt's past, or questioning whether Britt can really keep Jason safe. And Britt, tired of the judgment, firing back with the truth that Carly is holding Jason back, that she needs to let Jason make his own choices. Those showdowns would be dramatic gold, the kind of fiery drama fans tune in for every day. And where does Jason land in all this? Jason doesn't usually choose drama. He's calm, measured, and deliberate. But he also has a breaking point. If Carly crosses the line and Britt feels cornered, Jason may finally have to speak up, telling Carly to step back. Spoilers suggest that Carly's meddling could backfire, pushing Jason even closer to Britt in an effort to prove his independence. Nothing makes Jason more determined than someone telling him what he can or can't do. If Carly refuses to support his choices, Jason may decide he needs to distance himself from her, and that would be a seismic shift in their relationship. Still, it's hard to imagine Jason ever completely cutting Carly out. Their bond is too deep. But the possibility of tension between them is real, and it raises the stakes for everyone involved. If Carly sabotages Jason's romance with Britt, she risks damaging the very friendship she's trying to protect. And isn't that ironic? By trying to keep Jason close, she could end up driving him away. Also opens up questions about the bigger picture. With Britt and Jason potentially growing closer, Carly's role in Jason's life may need to evolve. She can't always be the center of his world, especially if he's ready to move forward romantically. Can Carly accept that change? Or will she double down on controlling him, even at the expense of his happiness? Spoilers hint at more manipulation from Carly, but fans know that soap operas love to twist the narrative. What starts as sabotage could evolve into Carly realizing her mistakes, though knowing Carly, that realization would come grudgingly and only after plenty of drama. The heart of this story isn't just about Jason and Britt's romance. It's about Carly's inability to let go, to let Jason be his own man without her constant input. It's about friendship crossing into obsession, loyalty turning into control, and the difficulty of redefining relationships as life changes. Jason deserves happiness. Britt deserves a fair shot. And Carly deserves to face the truth, that Jason isn't hers to control. But will she accept that truth, or will she keep interfering until Jason is forced to confront her? Fans are deeply divided on this. Some viewers agree with Carly, believing Britt's past makes her a risky match for Jason. Others argue that Britt has proven she's changed, and she deserves someone who believes in her the way Jason does. And then there are the fans who simply want Carly to step back, tired of seeing her sabotage every relationship Jason has ever tried to build. The passion from viewers proves that this storyline is striking a nerve, because it touches on the messy, complicated reality of love, friendship, and loyalty. It asks tough questions. Can you truly be happy if someone else is always dictating your choices? Can a friendship survive when one person refuses to let go? As the spoilers continue to tease what's ahead, one thing is clear. This isn't going to be an easy road for Jason, Britt, or Carly. Tensions will rise, emotions will spill over, and relationships will be tested. Carly may believe she's protecting Jason, but in reality, she's protecting herself. From loneliness, from change, from the fear of being left behind. And that fear is powerful enough to drive her to sabotage, even if it hurts the person she loves most. So as we watch this play out, the big question remains. Will Jason choose to fight for his romance with Britt, or will Carly's interference be enough to derail it? And if Jason does push back, what does that mean for his lifelong friendship with Carly? Soap operas thrive on drama like this, and General Hospital is setting the stage for a storyline filled with heartbreak, confrontation, and emotional fireworks. Buckle up, because the ride is just beginning. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.